Hello and welcome back to Purple Does Poison, a Druid Blight caster life. This is level 25, and in common with most of my recordings, this is take two, because the first one just kind of petered out mostly, well, all, if I'm honest, on account of a bad lag that led to a death that I couldn't recover from. I'd kept my promise and gone back into the demon web for the third part of the Eveningstar chain, and I was doing the Grulamith, what was it called, Trial by Fury, and doing really well. I mean, it certainly proved that the build can handle Reaper 4, definitely. Damage-wise, it's just devastating. The acid well and the crowd control's very good too. But I got to a stage towards the end where you have two bosses on either side of some steps, and just as one group came down the steps, the game lagged horribly, and next thing I knew I was dead. So just unfortunate. I tried to jib us back to a shrine, but I couldn't find one, so that was that. So rather than repeat the same sorry mess, I'm going to try and go with this this one down here, part of the Druid's chain. So we can sit here overlooking the river in Eveningstar while I tell you what we've got to share for this one. I've rejigged the enhancements a bit. I've taken the 6 out of the Vistani for the deflect arrows and put most of them into human. We've got some extra healing amp there, point of wisdom, the spell power boost, which I'll be amazed if I remember to click, and I put vile thorns in as well, because I want to make more use of this grasping thorns, and we've got 2 enhancements going on that now. You have a choice with that. You can choose poison for extra damage or acid for less damage, but the acid, as soon as you hit with something with acid, the target is debuffed to take full damage from acid. The poison, you have to actually cast the spell, the Poison of the Hydra, to debuff them for that. On that note, it's been really satisfying so far to, well, how far away the build is from the standard Druid to start with, and once I remember to do things that make it work, like for example this Carrion Swarm, which you all know costs very little mana and hits hard. If I can remember to debuff the opponents with the poison beforehand, which also hits reasonably hard, by the way, with this enhancement that we've got, and then they're taking full damage from our 2 spell-like abilities, which I've been using pretty heavily, and things are dying very nicely. So that's been more than satisfying. We've got decent crowd control, decent damage, we've got damage over time, we've got do we have big... Yeah, we have reasonable single target damage against things that are not completely neutral. This Word of Balance hits hard. What else do we have for a single target? We're not amazing. Actually, thinking about it, I could, because we have reasonable negative damage. I could, and probably should, put the Necrotic Ray back into our circle, shouldn't I? I'd had Salt Ray there, which is very nice for the crowd control it gives. And there are plenty of things that are immune, of course, to negative damage, and very little is immune to force. But that scales all the way up. I bet that's going to be hitting pretty hard. Let's put that back and see what we get from it. Oops, where did it go? With all the metas on, I'm sure it'll be doing well. I'm one of these, I can't have too many things on the bar, so that means we're not going to be having Salt Ray for the extra crowd control it gives, but we do have plenty of other stuff. I mean, the Contagion is very good for some quick crowd control, and that's more than one target. So let's see how we go on with that. Okay, what else did I have to tell? The Epic Destinies is pretty much similar. Invested heavily in here, in the Primal, for the spell-like abilities and the Evergreen. We've gone a bit further into Draconic for some extra spell power there from the 3rd rank, but also less energy resistance from the opponents to our spells, if there is any. And a bit more on our reflex saves, which is nice with our evasion that we're using. Anything else to tell? I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, so a bit disappointed in the game with that last one. I know it can always lag and that, but this was just a huge one. I'd been with us having all these metas always on and enlarges always on. Some of the crazy stuff we'd been able to do from extreme distance, like hold stuff and just annihilate it with acid well without it even seeing us, was abusively good. And now you won't get to see that because this is a fairly close quarters quest. You will get to see something else here. There's a lot of plants and things in here which I'm sure are immune to poison. So we'll be using the poison of the Hydra liberally to make that not be the case. What should we do here? We're not going to do anything silly. I've already lost one recording, so we'll stick with 2. For the record, the oh, please don't hang up on the loading screen now. For the record, you get about 600 or 700 Reaper XP for these quests on Reaper 2. If you can push it up to 4, you're talking 1,000 and more. So it's very nice. I think one of the things that works against me on 4, nothing to do with the damage, that's perfectly acceptable, and so is the crowd control. It's the defense, which is pretty well non-existent. I mean, 43 PRR, it's an indication of the fact we're wearing heroic robes still. And the Druid can wear heavy armour, so and use a shield, so we could be a lot better off in that respect. It's just not very good at all, that. Actually, our dex isn't amazing, is it? Do we not have anything that's boosting dex at the moment? That's for the reflex save, so I would like something if we don't have it. Oh, there's a dex 5 in there, so it could be better. Anyway, stop moaning and get some questing done. That was our Hive Master thing. That was knocked off from when we died in the last quest. Each time you die, you have to re-toggle your Druid form, and I'm constantly forgetting to do that. Okay. As you enter Lodge, so yes, all of these plants in here, and I'm pretty sure the wisps as well. Wisps will be immune to acid and poison, I think. So we'll be using the poison spell liberally. Oh, Grasping Thorns is on cooldown, that's not good. And my acid spell fizzled. I got another Reaper back there, no. God, yeah, there's lag here, you can see. A lot of spells were just sort of fizzling or not, you know, just not casting properly. And that was another contributory factor to me failing horribly in the previous quest. Oh, that was nice. So yes, the necrotic ray does hit pretty hard. Now where is there another? I thought I could hear another lost soul there. So that's been an absolute shambles of a beginning. Can we do any better now, please? That's more like it. Look at that. Instant death with the grasping thorns as soon as they walked into it. And that one. Oh, way up. As always, word of balance with the Reapers. Now that would have been another choice for me. Was it at level 24, the master of something or other, to give that word of balance more power? But I think we probably went with the right ones. Intensify. We're getting so much use out of because it's on every spell. 75 power on every spell is pretty nice. Poison on the wisps. Oh, we've got... Are they still... They're taking damage from something. Oh my god, get out of here, get out of here, we're gonna die. That wisp was damaging us over time. Can we be classed as out of combat here, please? No, we're still classed as being in combat. And okay. I just left the grasping thorns there so you could see. That's pretty damaging. I didn't cast anything else there but that. Now you... Ah, right. Negative against the wisps. Okay. Now we know. So negative or word of balance, either of those will probably one-shot a wisp. Let's try and block this door up. Yes, now we've got you. Oh, did that not? Oh, it did, but it only did half of the damage. Oh, silly boy. Okay. I think I'm still rattled from losing my quest last time around.
The air in the cellar is chilled and damp. That smell, the smell of corruption. Look sharp! To arms!
Oh. Oh, look at this lag. So yes, word of balance is a damn good one-shotter of wisps. Poisoning that guy. Yeah, very nice. So as soon as you debuff them, they die satisfyingly quickly. I don't know why I'm going to the shrine, I don't need it.
You are aware this place is far from safe, yes? But of course you are. Danger is an old song in your songbook, I can see.
Go on, we'll try and remember to use the spell power boost before going into this last bit. I can't decide whether to try and hold this this door area or just go mad and go inside.
I came in search of a missing nobleman. 'Tis a long tale, but I believe it as much.
The hell with it. We'll go for it. Oh, famine. Now the tree, where's the tree? Got it, okay. Nice.
Has been cleansed. Perun Uth brought this foul magic home with him from Thorngap unaware.
Okay.
And where is that, you ask? Where whole flame lives, deep within.
So you can see from that we've plenty enough on the damage side of things, even against things that many builds struggle against, like those wisps. If I'd remembered what to use against them, I'm sure we'd have been more than fine. Okay, so that's the level 25 edition. Don't forget to have a little think. If there's something in particular you would like to see next time around the wheel, let me know in the comments. Sorry about the absence of the Demon Web one, but you can blame the game rather than me. And maybe on reflection, the one I did do would have been a bit lighter anyway. I've been talking about the problems with the darker quests, so perhaps that was a better one to choose ultimately. Right, I will stop it there. Thank you very much as always for looking, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Take care.